passing other drivers at 68 miles per hour sometimes can be like the slowest burn, especially if when you got over, you were measuring that it should only take you about 60 seconds to get by them. And they speed up. They were probably on 66 and had about 67.778 to increase in speed, while I'm just here at this old 68. And I'm not complaining, but I do think like if a driver knows he's going to get passed up, that he should just fall back and let it happen. But they don't have to, but it would make it much easier on everybody, because it'll make the driver who's trying to pass him not look like such an ass, and it'll also get all of the other four-wheelers off of his ass. Even more so, the people who go around. I don't get mad at that, but it seems like they're not agile enough as drivers to pull it off. They seem super tense when they do it. And sometimes when they do it, I'm looking at them like, you look like you're about to lose your life doing this. I'm sorry that I put you in that type of situation, but I'm just trying to make this pass. I know I can. I don't think I can. I know I can. I didn't mismeasure or misgauge when I was too about to run into the ass of whatever type of material truck this guy is hauling. And so anyway, I'm talking y'all through this because while it's slowly burning, you kind of get the faulting the other driver. You're like, bitch ass nigga, slow the fuck down so I can get on by. Motherfucker, you know I'm past you. Puss. You want to just go crazy a little bit. But you don't. Because he's just working just like you're on the clock, and can't be mad. I get around a lot of drivers and they get in front of me and then drop in speed, and that pisses me off. So right here, he had to slow down because thankfully enough, this U-Haul and his follower were going very slow. But you know how most Americans are. Once you start gunning them down in a truck, they get a little tense, and they're like, ooh, can't let this motherfucking trucker pass me. I'll show him up. And I'm like, yo, I can't race. It's impossible. All I can do is this. This is my one move, baby. You can't try to strip me of that. I get angry. I get tense. And I start I want to run a motherfucker off the road is what I want to do. But I have to snap back into the reality of, look, I may not make this pass, but in all of my pride, I will sit here in this lane and force everyone around me until I can see clearly that I won't be blocked in the slower lane. But this guy probably was like, oh, I was going slow. I guess I'll just give it up. And after I passed him, he slowed back down to where he was at. So maybe there's just like a level of, tension that trucks create when we're on the move that people just can't, get over. And they're like, I'm not having it. But I'm here to comfort you. I'm going to fuck you one way or the other. You're going to get fucked. And so you could just lay on down on your belly, right? Or you could just get tossed around. And look, you see the car driver zoom past me? And I felt to blame for that. I wanted to hold her hand. Like, listen, lady, I know exactly what you're going through because I just went through it, but, from way up here. And I do apologize, and I hope you got to where you were trying to get on time. Peace to you all. Have a beautiful day. Safe travels.